Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar.
Yeah. What's happening, folks? How we doing tonight? We doing good? Feeling good? We feeling great? We feeling good? I am. So I just saw some good basketball. Tonight. Saw some damn good basketball tonight. It's so much that it pushed the start of the show back. You know, I try to go on 11 p.m. Central, right at midnight Eastern Standard Time, for my East Coast people. You know, I try to be on time. Well, I try to be. You know, hey, I'd rather be on some CP sometimes. It be like that. But tonight wasn't my fault that I was on CP. I saw some good basketball tonight. Got a chance to see Ja Morant in his return. Memphis Grizzlies had a hell of a game with the Pelicans. They had a hell of a game. We'll talk about that. Okay. And I just saw a good game with the Celtics and the Warriors. Good game. Winning overtime. That's what kind of pushed to the start of the show back. I was watching that. I was watching some good basketball. So don't excuse me for watching some good sports so that we could talk about it. My bad. You know? And we'll have some NFL quick hits. We'll talk a little football too. We'll talk a little bit of that. But y'all know what it is, man. It's episode 398, man. I appreciate everybody watching, listening, viewing, whatever, sound of my voice. Appreciate you. That's for one. Appreciate you. I take all the support I can get. You did? But hey, speaking of support, started this show. I always got to shout out my guys, Silent Hill TDS. Made the dope intro for the podcast. Show them some love. Go on over there. Hit Tigers, YouTube. And then, while you're over there, support my brother from another mother, support us. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I.O.W. Sports 1 on the Twitter. like, share, subscribe, all that. All the information on the bottom of the screen. You want to chop it up with your boy, Wildcard Mar. Facebook and Instagram, KC Wildcard Mar. On Twitter. Hey, I'm everywhere. That's where I can find me. But hey, man, let's get down to business. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I ain't done this in a while. I'm going to like this. Top play of the night. I haven't done this in a while. I've been slacking on y'all. Forgive me. Matter of fact, it's cool if y'all hold me to another standard. Come on, Mar, stay consistent. Give us our top play of the night. My bad. I should stay consistent. You right. But I got y'all. I got you. Check it out. Top play of the night.
Morant's going to get ahead of steam for a chance to win it in his return. Here goes Morant. He spins. Morant scores! And the timer expires. Count the basket. And Ja Morant wins it for the Grizzlies. Show-stopping performance by Ja Morant.
Hey, there it is. Top play of the night. Leads us right into our beginning of the conversation. Man, I saw some good basketball from Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans. Put on a great matchup. Great basketball game. Can't even cap. Had some good basketball, man. I ain't no other way to put it. Ja Morant in his first game back off the 25-game suspension, he does that. Not only does he does that, a man put him some points tonight. He put in some work. Yeah, he definitely did. 12 of 24, so shot 50% from the field. 0 for 5 from downtown. You know, that's not pretty, but it is what it is. 10 and 12 from the free throw line. 6 boards, 3 of them offensively. How about that? 8 dimes, 2 steals, a block. 34 points. Solid debut for Ja Morant. Just gotta, give it to the young boy. All right. And then he finishes it off with a game winner. The fact of the matter is, here's the deal. It's good that he's back. All right, I'm glad he's back. And this is what his team needs a spark. And let's be honest about that. There ain't nobody more happy about Ja Morant being back than the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, they were 6-19 coming in tonight. All right, they were not looking good. They were dealing with some injuries. Marcus Smart didn't play. Derrick Rose didn't play. And don't get me wrong, I love D Rose, love Marcus Smart. They tried to fill the role of Ja Morant as best as they could, and then it wasn't going to do it. It just wasn't going to happen. You were not going to be able to recreate the impact of Ja Morant with Derrick Rose, who is older, the older statesman now for sure, and Marcus Smart. I love Marcus Smart, but no, bro. Come on, you're not fooling nobody. You're not Ja Morant level. Ja Morant is a superstar level. Marcus Smart is, good role player level. I should say that. That's fair to say. I think it's fair to say. But let's look at it bigger than just him coming back as in good for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is good for the league. Ja Morant is a big name. And let's be quite honest. That's the reason why the suspension got to that level. Because I said before, even when the situation happened, he didn't really do anything illegal. It's an image thing. Your commissioner Adam Silver is about image of the NBA, because there's one thing that he understands. NBA is now they play basketball, right? National Basketball Association. Basketball is an international sport, and when you have something international, that reaches another level of not only eyes, because you talk about international, that's the whole world, right? But you're talking about money, right? So like for instance, man, hey man, you know, whatever your occupation is, illegally or legally, you know, making money where you at in your city, you can you know, afford a nice lifestyle. You know, you could probably stun around in the city, floss in the city where you at locally, state-wise. Then there's you know, another level when you start making money nationally. Well, you know, say, hey, I got the whole United States on lock in a certain occupation. You know, hey, that's a different level of money. It's good. But when you start hitting international money and getting money across the world, that's another type of money. So NBA is getting international love. It's getting international views. It's getting international players. It's opening up different avenues internationally. You wonder why these NBA ballers, these NBA basketball players are in a different bracket compared to your NFL, compared to your, you know, Major League Baseball guys. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, we talk about Shohei Tony. He's getting money on another level, but for the most part, I mean, you're talking about basketball players making, you know, $250 million in 4 or 5 years, fully guaranteed. You know, so they're making a big chunk of that money in a short amount of time. 4 or 5 years, you already got $250 million. So this is what Adam Silver is doing. This is the reason why Ja Morant got suspended, because he's looking at the international views and the eyes that are on this sport, and you have your guy just waving the wild pistols. That was an image thing. It wasn't because he broke a law. It's because it was an image thing. He broke it once, was told not to do it again, and literally within weeks did the same thing. He put egg on Adam Silver's face. He spat in his face. So Adam had to suspend him. But now you bring Ja Morant back. He performs like this. Yo, this is not just big for the Grizzlies. This is big for NBA. NBA is like, hey, man, our star is back. One of our stars is back. He's back. And he came back in a big way, man. Got to give a young fella credit. Obviously, there's moments in this game where he did look a little rusty. You know, obviously shooting 50% from the field. He probably could take some better shot choices. Obviously, when you go 0 for 5 from downtown, yeah, let's maybe about the second or third time you like, hey man, maybe the three ain't popping for me today. I ain't gonna shoot that no more. But overall, man, his explosiveness to the rim looks like he's always there. Him creating his own shot like he's always had, still there. The wow factor that he's always had is still there. There wasn't, you know, obviously him getting back into the motion, playing with his teammates because of suspension. He's not allowed to be around them. So, was it a perfect game from Ja Morant? No, not at all. Not at all. If there's anybody out there right now that expected perfection from Ja Morant, stop. Lower your expectations. Have some realistic expectations. The guy just first came back. Literally, first came back. And not only that, you know, yes, we got to work on the turnovers. 5 turnovers, you know. That's part of the rush. If there's any knock on Ja Morant's game tonight that I saw, hey, you know, what do you expect? He wasn't there with the team for the in-season tournament or any regular season game. He just wasn't there. Point blank, period. That's why you can't have these unrealistic expectations thinking that he was going to have a perfect game. But for the most part, man, hey, Ja, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. The wow factor's still there. it's still there. The you know, box office feel that you got, still there. But I got to give the man props. 8 assists, like I said, 2 steals, a block. You know, he pretty much put a little bit in everything. I think it's impressive that he got 3 offensive rebounds and 3 defensive rebounds for his stature. I just think that, you know, call me crazy. I just like seeing guards not scared to get get them boards. Hey, Steph Curry's been notorious for getting his boards. People don't even notice that. But here's one thing I do got to say, especially when it comes to the Pelicans. For those who really, really watch basketball, man, the New Orleans Pelicans are really set up to be a nice squad. They really are. They really are. Watching them tonight, and a couple other times that I've seen the Pelicans play this year, I just kind of like what they really are doing, man, with their rotation. Here's the only problem. Which Zion Williamson are we going to get? He only put in 13 points tonight. Didn't get no block. 4 assists, 3 boards, 5 of 12 of shooting. There's times where I see Zion on the court. I'm like, wow. I see why he was a hot pick. I see why he was first overall. And then there's times where I'm like, yo, what is bro doing? He did a spin move on the post that I thought was so gorgeous. And I'm like, man, if we can just get that consistency from Zion, man, these Pelicans could probably take off and do some real damage in the West. I really think so. Young squad, for real. People sleep on Brandon Ingram. I don't know why. 11 of 18 tonight. The man did his thing. 6 assists, 4 boards. Dropped 34. I don't know why people sleep on B.I. Matter of fact, me as a Lakers fan, I'm upset that we gave up on B.I. I know what we did. We gave up B.I. in exchange for AD. I get it. I understand that. I know. But man, imagine B.I. still on that team. Woo! Boy, I would have loved to have B.I. on that team. And that's just me being so serious. I just think B.I. is like Brandon Ingram is I don't want to say he's an anomaly, but it's almost like when I watch him play, it's almost like it's effortlessly. Like he's just, cooking. He was cooking tonight. But this is what I love about their team. So Jonas Valanciunas, 9 of 12. 10 boards. I'm sorry. 14 boards. 10 of them was defensive, 4 offensively. A steal, an assist, a block. Dropped 22 points. So you're getting the inside presence of Valanciunas, and hopefully you can get consistency from Zion. That'll be a nice little 1-2, combo down in the paint. And you got B.I. pretty much anything wing play, mid-range. He got that on lock. And then CJ McCollum doing his thing. But CJ, I got to get on you, bro. But before I do that, I'll give you props for your 6 assists, your steal, your block, your 18 points. I need a little bit more, though. I need a little bit more. And the only reason I say this is because my dog, you had the game-winning shot wide open. Like literally, you had a good look at that game-winning shot that you shot. This dude didn't even draw iron, bro. Oh, I got to clown you, CJ. Like, boy, come on, man. I expect a shot attempt like that at the local YMCA, not from a professional. Now look, don't take what I'm saying out of pocket, y'all. I'm just saying, I get it. Professionals, players fuck up. It happens. But I'm just like, wow, my man. Like literally, like, like damn, CJ. It's like you didn't had to live like a inside tornado came through all that wind you was drawing, bro. I saw somebody drop a meme. Y'all remember the episode of Fresh Prince when Carlton was on the basketball team and he just kind of heaved that bitch up there? That's what it kind of felt like. That's what it kind of felt like with CJ on that game-winning, potential game-winning shot. Like, bruh, what is we doing? Damn, CJ. I get it. Players mess up from time to time. I get it, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I just thought I had to put that out there. I couldn't hold that inside. That you literally just whiffed on a game-winning shot like that, dog. Come on. And was looking silly as hell after it. But no, man, in all honesty, man, Grizzlies and the Pelicans gave us a good matchup, a good game tonight. I was very, very entertained by that matchup. That was balling from the beginning down to the end, back and forth. It was great to see Ja Morant out there. It really was. That man did well for himself in his first game back off the suspension. Here's the deal. Whoever his peoples is, his friends, I hope y'all understand, like, bruh, do us all a favor as basketball fans and, hold homie accountable. Obviously, we understand that all comes back to him. And like I said, did he do anything illegal? No. Everybody is within their rights as an American citizen to bear arms. It's in the amendments. That's what it's there for. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, with Adam Silver, hey, yo, what's up, O? Shout out with O. Y'all tapping with Ball Buzz Sports and Entertainment, Bottom Line Sports with my man O, the sports professor. But I just need his people to understand on just the severity of what Adam Silver is trying to do with the NBA. I know a lot of people. So, for instance, I never got a chance to say this, but the suspension with Draymond Green. Let's be honest about the suspension with Draymond Green for a second. Draymond Green literally is he's a throwback player. He would fit in the 80s, 90s, right? But the reason why Adam Silver is coming down and saying the indefinite suspension is because he's trying to change the way you look at the NBA. He's just trying to change it. He's trying to do image, reconstructive image surgery, per se. He wants the NBA to look a certain way. He wants his players to, act accordingly a certain way. Is it necessarily fair? No. But if you don't like it, go get your own league. Just being honest. You don't like the way he's trying to mold the NBA, go get your own league. I'm just being honest. Because the man is trying to take an international sport like basketball, make it the highest level of it, which it is. You see all the international players coming over. He's trying to make it more offensively driven because the offensive part of basketball is what draws the ratings, what makes people go get the tickets, with the butts in the seats, with the money in the pockets. That's why he's trying to do. This is nothing different from Roger Goodell doing what he does for the NFL, market-wise. It's nothing different. But there's an image that needs to be held accountable by the players, and that's what Adam Silver is trying to do. He's not allowing the physical play like that. He doesn't want it. They are literally telling these referees. I mean, have we not seen it this year with the referees quick on the trigger with the ejections? Get them up out of there. He wants things judged a certain way, refed a certain way. He's not with the physical play no more. Hand checking being ruled out, being taken out the game. So all this physical stuff that Draymond does, he's not with it no more. Any other players doing certain things, he's not with it no more. This is Adam Silver's NBA. This is no longer David Stern's, RIP to him. This is not his NBA no more. This is Adam Silver making a mark, making his own identity on this NBA. He wants it a certain way, and he's going to get it as long as he is in the driver's seat of commissioner. And guess what? We can't say it's not working. Us old heads of basketball may not always like the direction that this NBA is going, but guess what? He's not making it for us. He's making it for people that's willing to, the younger folks, the folks that are entertained by the, ISO ball, by the, skill set of offensive wizardry. You know what I'm saying? Kofi, what's up, my brother? He deserves way more. He deserves to be out of the NBA. Let's take Rodman, Artest, because they don't want you to be your coach. It's a fact. It's a fact. Wrestling is people are more interested in personal lives and not basketball. He said, fuck the NBA. Illuminati runs mind-holding body. Shout out to my man, Kobe Weeson, man. Shout out him, 30 Hills. Y'all tap in with my brother, man. But hey, man, this is Adam Silver's NBA. He wants it a certain way. And to Kofi's point, if Draymond keeps it up, don't be shy if he say, hey, man, I don't even want your ass here. He'll quietly encourage owners not to sign his ass. Quietly blackball his ass out the league. Don't say it can't happen. Don't say it can't happen. Hey, if the commissioner wants something and all these owners are looking at the bottom line and all this international money that is getting brought into the NBA under Adam Silver's regime, shit. What makes you think they ain't gonna listen to Adam Silver if he say, "Hey man, don't bring that motherfucker back in this league. Don't think it ain't." Come on, come on. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair take. That you think they're giving them too many chances. My thing is with Draymond is that he's had this just literally same behavior for so many years. And it's been one thing after another, after another, after another. And the fact that we're at this point now that he's only getting the 5-game suspension or the indefinite suspension now is like, why now? Had that energy years ago. This Draymond has been the Draymond throughout the whole, duration of his career. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing different. You know what I'm saying? There might be times where he might be a little bit more calmed down and not making so much headway than other times. But hey man, y'all heard Ludacris. You don't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoes can't change. They can't change their stripes. I mean, we all got homeboys who fell in love with the stripper at the strip club for no damn reason. But like, yo, bro, what you doing? I could understand, going to the ATM a couple of times in the night, you in the VIP room having a good time, but nobody told you to try to, take her home and try to wife her up. You know what this is. What are you doing, bro? Come on, man. Like, come on. You messing up the flow. You messing up the game. She don't belong to you. You think that's solely yours? Okay. Yeah, and pigs can fly. So Draymond has been this consistently. It's up to not only the NBA to control Draymond, but also to an extent, it needs to be the Warriors. The Warriors got to find a way to, they've been enabling this behavior for a while. They've been enablers. You know what I'm saying? When you enable a behavior because the fact that he's been part of the core and, we didn't win championships with him on our roster, and we are not a championship team without Draymond, because that's what they said. That's what they said. I mean, go back to the tapes. Y'all remember what happened when they got eliminated last year in the playoffs? And they was talking about, what's in the future for the Warriors? Oh, we don't know. Steve Kerr, I don't know, but I do know one thing. Draymond is a part of this team, and we're not a championship team without him. That's what came out of his mouth. Mike Dunleavy, the GM, just got the job. First thing he says in his first press conference, reporter asks, well, Draymond's a free agent. What are you going to do with Draymond? Oh, man, Draymond is a very key component to this team, and we're not a championship team without him. So when you talk about cats like that and that mindset, in that manner, you're enabling the behavior. You aren't. And what they do? They didn't say, "Hey, man, Draymond, man, you need to stop. You need to stop with the foolishness, the shenanigans." No, that ain't what they said. They said, "Hey, man, here's another 4-year, $100 million contract." That's what they said. That's enabling. I mean, if that's what they feel is rightful, quote unquote, championship culture, because there's no way that you allow that same type of behavior to continue on and on and on and on and on again. You just don't allow it. But they have put him in that space where they feel that he is so important that they're not gonna say nothing, and they're not gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna be no self-imposed suspension from the Warriors on Draymond Green. None of that is going to ever happen. That's why it's up to Adam Silver to control that situation. So I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, bruh, Warriors are just. I think they're culpable in this situation of Draymond's continuous behavior because they enabled it. Because oh man, thank you, Draymond, for all these years of being a part of the squad, part of the core. You won championships with you. Thank you. But completely ignored all the other shit. But Adam Silver, he's not with it no more. He's about this image of the NBA. And there's going to be other players that's going to feel the wrath of Adam Silver, not just Draymond. So I don't want it to seem like it's just a Draymond thing. This is a image thing. And if any player is going to be on some bullshit and make the NBA look like it's on some bullshit, Adam Silver gonna get you. He gonna get you. He gonna get you where it matters. Sit your ass down, find him some money, and that's what it's gonna be. Cover you out, bro. I can't with you, bro. Over here, wild. I want y'all to read them statements because my man wild, bro. So, but nah, man. But if y'all missed tonight's game, man, find a way to check out that Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans matchup tonight. That was good. And speaking of Draymond and the Warriors, they had a game tonight. And man, like I said, man, they did their thing tonight. Here's my thing as I give my reaction to Celtics and Warriors. I know the Celtics were missing Porzingis, so that's what he can possibly bring when it comes to rim protection and offensively, what he can bring with his dynamic offensive skill set. They missed Porzingis tonight. They did. But here's my thing about the Celtics, and this is my biggest beef about the Celtics. I thought they played with their food a lot last year, and they definitely played with their food tonight. You know what I'm saying? They play with their food tonight. They are. Yeah. So you're right. Celtics are going to the playoffs regardless, but what I'm speaking of more on the more broader point is that when you play with your food like this, like they did last year, they got put out. The top team got put out in the playoffs like it wasn't nothing. And then, you You revamp the lineup. I look at this Warriors team and I'm like, they're really not that good. You know, they was without Draymond, without Gary Payton. I'm like, man, this team ain't really that good. And Warriors really haven't been playing well. Why the hell are the Celtics going into overtime with these guys? Well, what are they doing? Even without Porzingis, they still were a better team. They still were a better team. I didn't see this comment. Said, but Curry and Kerr need to be number one and number two with the blame for allowing Jay. I'm gonna go with more Kerr because that's his job as a coach is to say, hey man, you can't continue to put us in a position of not having you available because of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You can't continue to put us in this thing of foolishness. Now, Curry, he's just another player. And I know what we say about certain, best players should be their leaders and whatnot. And that kind of comes, I guess, hand in hand. I don't think I necessarily agree with that all the time. But like, if I'm Steph Curry, what exactly do you say to Draymond? I mean, he's your teammate. He's your peer. You know, and if there's anything we know about Draymond's attitude, I don't think he cares what, to a certain extent of, Curry saying, hey man, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if he's a master puppeteer. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of things that might get ran by him because he is, that player of that franchise. I'm pretty sure he gets asked to certain things. But if we're putting, Steph Curry on that same level as LeBron, So let me say this. I see where you're going like this because the media would scrutinize LeBron James for like, hey man, you just letting your teammate run buck wild like that. And with you saying that, I can see why you say that because if it was LeBron James and Draymond Green was on the Lakers and he was doing this shit, boy, the media would have a field storm. Hey LeBron, why ain't you getting your teammate under control? So I could understand why you say that, and I can see where you're going with that. So, but if the most you can do as a teammate and say, "Hey, man, can we?" Because you messing up the flow, you messing up the chemistry. The most that Steph Curry can do is just ask for Draymond, just hey, man, chill out. That's the most he can do. I don't think he can actually, put any input of like actual discipline to tell him to sit the fuck down, if that makes sense. So, but I will say this: you don't want it to be because here's my thing. I do think if Draymond does not get suspended in that 2016 finals against the Cavaliers, Golden State has all that momentum. They probably win that series. So in that aspect, hey, bro, we ain't going down this route no more. You done already cost me a finals in 2016. I need you to stop the bullshit. Now, if you come in and approaching him like that way, then hopefully he can receive it in a proper way. You also got to deliver it in a proper way so that it makes sense to him, especially if you're a teammate. Like, hey, bro, come on, man. We ain't trying to go down this road no more, bro. So I can kind of see where you're going with that, though. I really can. But I think that's more of a organization, particularly the coach, Steve Kerr, GMs, owners, that just didn't sit him down and say, hey, man, chill out. Because at the end of the day, this is a job. I've been set down by many supervisors to tell me, hey, man, my behavior is not up to their standard. Hey, man, hey, Mar, we like you, we love you, you work hard, but maybe it's something you're saying, certain actions that you do, it just doesn't jive with what we're trying to build in our culture around here. You can either adjust it or you can find a door. So to a certain extent, there needs to be a conversation in the Warriors organization to say, hey, man, either adjust or get to walking. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. He's too valued. He's too important for them as a championship culture type of team. And those ain't my words. That's your coach and your GM saying that. So when you have that being said by your coach and your GM, that's the culture that has already been set in stone. It's already set precedent in that organization. So there won't be discipline. It has to come up from Adam Silver to be that disciplinary. But when it comes to tonight's game, man, Celtics got to start playing with their food, bro. When you're the better team, handle business, man. That game had no business going into overtime. It really didn't. Especially when you get nights like this when Derek White, who probably averages maybe 15, maybe 15 points a game, and he goes off for 30. But really, for me, what really changed the way that this game was going, your boy Steph start getting hot, man. Start shooting lights out. Lights out. He got to a point where he was just, getting just cold-blooded with his shooting, man. Just getting cold-blooded with his shooting. I don't care what nobody says. Something's wrong with Clay. Something's wrong with Clay. Don't get fooled by the 24 points. A 9 of 21 shooting is terrible. All right? That is terrible. He's 6 of 15 from downtown. Come on, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Clay is not Clay no more. But Steph's that dude. Here's a problem that I got with the Warriors. Well, one, they're small. Two, some of their key contributors that they're asking to contribute, for their offensive game, they're old. They are old. Absolutely old. Don't get me wrong, I love CP3, but his 39 old ass, 9 points, 4 of 12 shooting. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Luckily, he dropped 12 dimes, 7 boards. Luckily, he was able to, find something on the stat sheet that can help that team tonight. He found it in rebounds and he found it in assists, which is nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Where else is the offense coming from? Let's not sit here and act like that 24 from Clay was something great shooting-wise. It wasn't. Like, Steph literally has to have, like, damn near a all-star caliber type of game every game. Because Clay is not Clay. And Jonathan Kuminga, are you really asking him as a power forward to give you this 17 points on a regular basis? Are you going to get that on a regular basis? I doubt it. Where else are you going to get the offense from on this Warriors team? I just don't see it. They got to win tonight, but damn it, I thought it was more Celtics bullshitting. They were playing around because they had full control of this game, and then all of a sudden, last 5 or 6 minutes in the game, they started bullshitting, and they're like, "Hey, let's get happy with the 3-point shots." No, milk this clock, pound this paint. Because here's the biggest thing: Steph Curry was playing with 5 fouls for so long. Why the hell are you not? When he's playing defense and he has, whoever has the ball and Steph is guarding you, man, you better get down on the block and play ISO. I'm gonna make you get this 6th foul, my boy. Come on, my dog. Come on down here. Come on down to the block. You want to guard Jaylen Brown on the switch? Come on down here. You happen to end up on Jason Tatum, come on down here on the block. Because I'm about to ISO and I'm about to make sure that these refs see the mismatch, and I'm going to get this 6th foul on you. I don't know how the hell Joe Mazzulla didn't continue that strategy. He was able to get a couple of fouls on Steph using that strategy. ISO ball, have Steph guard up on the block. Get that little foul. I'd have kept doing it. I don't know why you don't. We talk about coaches in the NFL simplifying shit. There's coaches in the NBA that need to simplify shit. If you got Steph Curry on the mismatch, on the block, you make them earn them fouls. And I'm gonna keep backing you down until you foul out. I'd have kept going at it. I don't know why he got away from it. And then next you know, that shit ends up biting you in the ass because you don't get him to foul out. Then he catches fire. You talking about the greatest shooter in basketball NBA history. Do you really think he wasn't gonna go on a run? Now look at you. So the fact that you didn't force him to foul out, now you got to deal with the situation of his teammates literally setting him up on the damn high pick and roll, getting the shot off. And Steph come on. He does not need much to get that shot off. Kept getting Al Horford on the switch on that high pick and roll. What do you think, Al? Look, I love Al Horford, but his old big ass is not quick enough to come off that pick and roll and put his, hands in the face to even distract Steph Curry. It wasn't gonna happen. Kept getting killed down the stretch on that high pick and roll with Al Horford. Couldn't guard it. Man, some of these coaches got to start being smart with these basketball adjustments. What the hell are we doing? Come on. Celtics gave that game away, bro. Gave it away. Absolutely gave it away. Speaking of giving away, let's have a conversation real quick as we switch to football. Give it away now. For those that just don't understand the simple schematics of football, especially NFL, once you get to that level, turnovers kill you. All right. This is nothing new. I'm not going to insult y'all intelligence like that. Y'all know this. But here's my thing. I understand people, they're making a story about Jalen Hurts and the turnovers now. They are. But we got to be honest, man. Those turnovers been there all season. A lot of stuff gets masked when you're winning. Have you ever noticed that? A lot of problems, a lot of issues get masked when you're winning. And so when you see these turnovers from Jalen Hurts, they've been there. They have absolutely been there the whole time. Now that they're going through a 3-game losing streak, losing to the Seahawks last night, losing in terrible fashion to the Cowboys and the 49ers. So the other teams that are at top of the NFC, with you, got to win over you. And literally in the type of fashion where they just didn't win. They beat your ass. And so, people are going to bring that up. People are going to look at the 12 interceptions for Jalen. They don't look at that. They don't look at the 5 fumbles, losing 4 of them. So they're going to sit there and look at the 16 turnovers that you have personally as a quarterback. They're going to do it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to scrutinize it only when you lose it. But those problems have been there all season for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. It's been there. Well, let's see how they talk about certain quarterbacks when it comes to that situation. Because Josh Allen is no different. Did y'all know that Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts at the tops of turnovers in the league? Yeah. 14 interceptions for Josh Allen. 4 fumbles, losing 3. So he got 17 turnovers for him. Jalen Hurts got 16. Now, Josh Allen's his turnovers looking a little bit more amplified because hell, his team is they not a double-digit win team. They 8-6. And they struggling to try to get back to wild card position. But here's my biggest thing, man. I just wish that they keep it, keep it level. Because Josh Allen gets all the praise in the world for being, the feast or famine quarterback that he is. And I think, to a certain extent, Jalen Hurts plays a similar style of game, feast or famine. Feast or famine. Where they're going to take the risk to get the big play. Going to take the risk to, get the top 10 play. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it don't. But I just noticed that they're, especially with this national sports media, they cover it a different way. Now they want to cover Jalen Hurts and the turnovers. That should have been an issue. But losing starts making them up. Hey man, why are they losing? Look at the turnovers. But that's kind of the Eagles' fault. You got to take care of the football. You can't have the same problems from week 1 still being a problem in week 15. Reason why I'm so hard on my Kansas City Chiefs. These jokers still making the same problems in week 1 like they are in week 15. What are we doing? Turnovers. Stupid penalties. Self-sabotaging yourself. Shooting. Come on. Being the Plaxico Birds to yourself. Being the Cheddar Bob. 8 Mile. Bow. Can't shoot yourself and expect to win championships in the NFL. That's not how it works. Josh Allen the same way. Hey, love his play. But this time he's been putting his team in bad positions. Now you behind the 8 ball trying to get back in playoff contention. You got a hell of a schedule. I mean, it's gonna be rough because this AFC is no joke. Trying to get these last few spots in that wild card. Hell, here's another quarterback I want to throw at you. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. What's up with T-Law? Huh? What's up with him? This man got 10 interceptions. He got 4 fumbles, lost 2. I mean, come on now. Well, I mean, it's at some point in time you got to start holding shit accountable. This dude is a turnover machine too. There's a lot of stuff that not getting talked about with Trevor Lawrence and his turnover issues. So I mean, it's hey man, you can't be a quarterback and have turnover problems. You touch the football every single play. You cannot have turnover issues. Just can't. It's detrimental to your team. It's literally a person that literally handles the ball on every play, offensive play, and you the one that's being the most careless. Come on, man, that's just wild. It's just asinine to me. So I mean, I just never understood that. Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all saw Aaron Rodgers on McAfee, but he usually does his weekly appearance on there. This is what he had to say on this week of McAfee.
do you feel? Where's your state of mind? And what are we thinking and talking about when it comes to playing football again?
Yeah, I mean, I've been progressing steadily. Once I was able to start jogging on the Ultra G at about between the 8th and 9th week, things have progressed pretty good. Came out here right before Thanksgiving, continued my rehab, and was able to get on the practice field in a limited fashion the last 3 weeks. Most of my stuff has been, like you've seen, kind of thrown on the side, individual work. This last week I took QB Center Exchange. I did some stuff with the running backs. I've been doing the 7-on-7 flight school, which is basically 2s and 3s, speed squad guys that I've asked to do at the end of the day. So that's been fun to do that. Didn't do any 11-on-11 stuff. I think the whole time it's been, hoping that we're still in it because it was unrealistic to think that I would be 100% to be medically cleared at any point during the regular season. I do feel like, in the next 3 to 4 weeks, it would be very possible to get to 100%. But obviously not there. And so the conversation was away from 100% medical clearance to a willingness to play. And that's never been a problem for me. If I was 100% today, I'd be definitely pushing to play. But the fact is I'm not. I've been working hard to get closer to that. But I'm still, 14 weeks tomorrow from my surgery and, being medically cleared as 100% healed is just not realistic at 14 weeks.
Now it's not realistic. Now it's not realistic. Oh, come on, Aaron. Boy, you killed me, dog. Now it ain't realistic. You look, I know we talked about this weeks ago. I never bought into it about him coming back. But now come on, bro. Now it's not realistic. It's how convenient when the Jets are eliminated. When you finally realize that the Jets ain't worth the damn. Now it's unrealistic. Come on, bro. Good and damn well, you had all intentions to come back if the Jets could have managed to still be in playoff contention. Be a wild card. You would have made sure that you would have got your ass back on that field. And if he did, drug test that motherfucker. Drug test him. I understand there's advancements in medical advancements. Sports medicine progresses year in and year out. I'm not buying it that he'd have been able to play. I can't. And Achilles, that quick, I just can't buy it. Just can't. I absolutely just couldn't buy it. But here he is, on McAfee. He got to have his teasing moment. Tease the Jets fans. Oh man, if we just so could have, being in playoff contention, we would have been, yay, we would have got Aaron back. All hope is back. Nah, man, stop the cap. He had no intentions to come back, bro. Like, not at all. I don't think he did. Come on. I'm working hard to get ready. Nah, man. First of all, what would have been the point? Mess around and get hurt again with that trash offensive line? Come on, man. Let me say this real quick before I get up out of here. Man, the Jets, y'all been real disrespectful to Zach Wilson. Because before this year, y'all absolutely ain't done much to put talent around him on the offensive side. You damn sure ain't put enough, effort into protecting him. Now I understand Zach Wilson ain't a world beater. I understand that, but there's some talent there with homeboy. Don't act like you drafted him number 2 overall if he didn't have no talent. There's some talent on that tape that in BYU. He had a certain swagger, confidence, cockiness about him. A little arrogance about him. He knew he was talented because he showed it. That's why you drafted him 2nd overall. But y'all done killed all that man's confidence. Because y'all didn't have that man getting, literally, he was over there getting blasted as if he was a chick on the Bang Bros bus. Just getting his head smashed in. Knocked his confidence, lost his swagger. You didn't give him much to protect him, didn't give him much to, work with. You finally get Garrett Wilson. Yeah, he was solid. He was nice. Was able to get 1,000, almost 1,200 yards out of Garrett Wilson last year. He was in and out of the lineup last year. Zach Wilson was with injuries because he was getting beat up. And then the first thing y'all do is find his replacement in the 39-year-old. I mean, come on, man. Like in the way that y'all treated homeboy this year. Yeah, man, we just gonna put all the blame on you and why we suck on offense. Did y'all look at Nathaniel Hackett as an offensive coordinator? Did you look at the game plans and the plays he was calling up? You have a piss poor offensive line. You can't be having these long developed, route concepts. You need quick concepts. Hut, 2-3 step drop, ball out. Ball out. Screens. Hell, run the ball. Breece Hall came back and was a force to be reckoned with this year. You spent money on Dalvin Cook. The man ran for 1,000 yards for the last 4 years. Why don't we try using him? But you put all the blame and shit on Zach Wilson, kept getting his head blown the fuck up. Y'all owe that man Zach Wilson an apology, man. He didn't have the nerves to switch him out with some old trash ass Tim Boyle. Say, hey man, Zach, man, hey man, we didn't mean that, man. We still love you, man. Come on back and start. And he released Tim Boyle. Come on, man. And then I just think that there's a lot of unfair criticism on Zach Wilson that he doesn't necessarily deserve all the blame. There's no way he deserves 100% of the blame. I could probably put maybe 25 to 30% of the blame on him for his actual play. But there's so much that was not set up for him to succeed. Point blank period. There was not a lot of shit that was up there for him to succeed in his situation. That's just how I see it. Because unfortunately, for some reason, in the Kansas City market, I saw at least 3 Jets games all year. And this was early in the season, right after Rodgers got hurt. And I got one of the worst games that I had to watch was Jets-Patriots. Oh, my God. That shit was so terrible. I got to watch these two piss-poor offenses go up against elite defenses. So there wasn't no damn scoring. That's for damn sure. Corners got they legs almost fell off and they was kicking so damn much. Woo, that shit was rough. Anyway, enough of my ranting and rambling. Y'all owe Zach Wilson an apology, Jet organization. Y'all trash for that. Anyway, hey man, appreciate everybody tapping in with your boy. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna be here tomorrow night, Wednesday night. We'll talk some more sport. We'll see what we got on the docket, whether it's NBA. Maybe we'll talk some NFL. And we'll see where the night goes. Hey man, y'all enjoy yourselves. Have yourselves a happy Wednesday. We'll come back. Talk some more sports. Peace and love, y'all.
Silent Hill, TD, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous. Aggressive like behavior, couple monsters from my neighbors. Resisting human nature, persistently getting greater. Bloodshed, let the terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better. Doped up for cocaine. Roaming like I never never had a home, so I'm all alone. Smoking bones down the chromosome till the filter's gone. Suffocating under heavy pressure, the signature marks are the cornerstone of a nigga that's ready to spark. Like the pathway through the treacherous, wonderful dark. Searching for a lost spark, curators of a lost art. Desperately holding shit together until it falls apart. Blood stuck to pool in the water, just waiting on the sharks. Love is a deadliest game, but I'll just massacre your heart. Tearing at your body, wondering how did we start?
Fuck man, I think a nigga about to spaz out, cause I don't give a fuck no more when I'm down to my last night. Then I ran out of luck, feeling look down, about to pass out. Speeding down the highway in this Challenger, pray to God I won't crash out. Dump the ash out, give it all up on the cash out. Make every second count, I just wanna see that ass bounce. Bitch, what you talking about? Drop dead, delete the part of nigga, watch your damn mouth. You don't wanna get me started.
Go. Pedal to the metal, hit the floor. Flying through the city, and that's about to float. Grab the main, grab a shit get close. You already know how this can go, I'm about to leave. Slide through the